This will actually at least save you one irrigation, if not 2 to 3, and that's 100% ROI on what that sensor costs.
Nick, you're the farmer as well as an employee of CropX. The person watching this is going to say, yeah, but you know what? That only tells me the moisture where this thing is. That's a 240-acre field. I don't have one of these on every acre because I can't possibly put 240 of these out. How dense are they?
Great point. So what we always say, going back to the analogy of how we used to farm, where we used to turn on the pivots when we used to see the first corn burning up.
Yep.
Well, typically that corn, that corn that's burning up might be 10 acres of the whole field. It might be the sandiest part, but those 10 acres don't constitute for the majority. So what we do is we put this in the majority soil type, and we know if we can maximize our irrigation, we're going to maximize profit on that majority soil type. And so it's one sensor per field, but we're maximizing that majority soil type, and that's doing a lot better than, we might lose a little yield on those 10% of acres on that, but we're gaining on a majority.
The way we use that is you put it in the predominant soil type. So if we know we got a droughty area that goes along in that field with the predominant soil type, and it says you need to water on Thursday, we probably need to water that drouthier spot about Tuesday, and then by the time we get to this, it's right on time. So you can take this on a 200-acre farm, put a couple of these out, and in the predominant soil types, and it gives you a gauge to go by.
Money. I can get the return by now utilizing water more efficiently. How long until I get my money back?
Well, like Matt said, you know, this roughly is going to cost you about $10 an acre. Saving one trip of irrigation is roughly $10 an acre. So it's instant ROI, like he said. On average, we're saving 3 trips, 3 irrigation trips.
Really?
So the money's back.
3 to 1.
But what we don't talk about is the improved plant health, the improved nutrient efficiency, everything we get from better water utilization. We'll get a yield bump with it too.